Hello first graders, today I will show you how to write a sentence with the naming part and a telling part. First, I want you to say something that you know about a naming part. I want you to say, one thing I know about a naming part is. Now, I want you to say something that you know about a telling part. Again, I want you to say, one thing I know about a telling part is. Boys and girls, telling sentences have to have a naming part and a telling part to make a complete sentence. Today we will practice writing sentences with both naming parts and telling parts. Then we will check our sentences to see if they are complete. Before we do that, let's look at our anchor chart. So telling sentences. We said that telling sentences have to have a who and a what. So a who is our naming part, and our what is our telling part. Also, telling sentences have to tell a complete idea. They need to begin with a capital letter and end with the period. So one of the examples that we saw is Sam has a cat. Who are we talking about in this sentence? We are talking about Sam. So Sam is our who, our naming part. Now we need to look at our what. So what is happening in this sentence? We can see that here he has a cat. So has a cat is our what, which is our telling part. Now we're going to look at a picture together. So we're going to take a look at this picture. I see the girl is giving the dog a bath in this picture. So, the first thing I need to do is decide what the naming part of my telling sentence is by thinking of who. So, if we take a look at this picture, we can see a little girl. So, the naming part, or our who, is the little girl. So, I'm going to write that down. So, the girl is our who. Now, I need to decide the what of my telling sentence. Sometimes it helps if I ask the question in my head, what is the girl doing? So, if we take a look again at this picture, we can see that the little girl is giving the dog a bath. So our what of this picture is giving the dog a bath. So I'm gonna write that down as well. So giving the dog a bath. So that is our what. So who are we talking about in this picture? The girl. And what is the girl doing? Giving the dog a bath. Now it's your turn to try. So take a look at this picture. I want you to say out loud the naming part for this picture, which is the who. Now I want you to say out loud the telling part of this picture, which is the what. If you said that the boy was the naming part, or our who, you are correct. If you said that diving was the telling part, you are correct. So the boy is diving into the pool. Today when you write, you will practice writing telling sentences with the naming part and a telling part. Remember to use our anchor chart to check for all the parts in your sentence.